I just got a charge for $539.64 from GoDaddy.com. This charge was for their deluxe managed WordPress website. 3 years. Now here's the thing, I'm not nearly rich enough to pay for my website 3 years at a time. And this is not in any way the first time that this sort of thing has happened to me. You see, 2 months ago, GoDaddy charged me $179 for my website. And then a couple months later, charged me over $500, certainly for a product that I did not sign up for, and also a product that's irrelevant because I already paid for my website just a couple months ago. The website, the hosting, the domain, everything. I'm never using GoDaddy again. I'm out. So I've got 4 reasons why you should probably pay more attention to your website and do more with your website than you're doing right now. Reason number 1. All social media platforms will go away one day. Just like MySpace is gone, eventually Facebook will no longer be a thing, and then eventually Instagram will no longer be a thing, and then eventually TikTok will no longer be a thing. But a website is the one single thing that you have total control over. You're not gonna get fact-checked for sharing a meme of your band on stage. And you can rest assured that your website will always be there long after these other platforms fail or after people just stop finding them interesting enough to be on. So this is not sponsored. I'm gonna try this Squarespace thing out. Let's get a website built. Reason number 2, you should pay more attention to your website than you are right now. Your website is literally a highlight reel of what it is that you do. It's where you show your very best mixes or your very best productions or your very biggest shows, your most successful songs, or your best music video. On every social media platform, including here on YouTube, all of this content just kind of gets buried over time. And so the work that you're the most proud of and is probably the most important for people to be able to find and see is buried because you posted it 9 months ago. So when you posted on Instagram today, you probably was just like, what am I gonna post today? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh, this'll work. As opposed to a website where you can specifically, deliberately sculpt an entire experience that leads people to the things that you want them to see the most. That's the most important for them deciding to hire you as a producer or a mix engineer or book you as an artist for a show or whatever the case may be. You can funnel them to exactly what you'd like them to see, and you're able to present yourself in the very best way possible instead of that random post that you just threw up on Instagram because it was, well, we gotta post something today, this'll do. Reason number 3, you should spend more time on your website and drive more traffic to it than you are right now. Your website can be the single entry point to get to all your other platforms. It can be the access point to get to your Facebook and your Instagram and your TikTok and your YouTube. And it can help you diversify your social media platforms. So for instance, you've got followers on Instagram. If you can drive those followers from Instagram to your website and you have links and it's real obvious of all your other social media platforms, hopefully once they're at your website, not only can they see everything you'd like them to see, but then they can be like, oh, I didn't know they had a YouTube channel, let's go check that out. Or it can lead them to your contact form on your website, which maybe that will encourage them to reach out to you in regards to them hiring you. You can take this as far as you want, but a single destination that can then reach every other facet of what it is that you do, a website's really great for that. Reason number 4, when someone Googles your name or Googles your type of business and your thing comes up, a website's gonna be the very first thing that actually comes up in a search. If you type in Colt Capperrune into Google, my website will be the very first thing that pops up. Now what this means is more than likely it's going to be the very first thing that someone sees about you. So making sure your website is completely up to date and completely current and the very best it can possibly be is incredibly important, because it's more than likely the first time someone sees you or what it is that you do. Okay, so I'm not going to say that my website is done, because it should never be done. It should be a constant work in progress. But here is where my website is right now. So I like that my face is kind of cut in half on the mobile version, which it's not in the desktop version, but I think this looks pretty cool. My name at the top. We've got a little menu here that has about and photos and blogs. You can go, there's links in the description for this website if you'd like to go check it out yourself. Some things about me, my accomplishments, what I actually do. Here's samples of my work, so you can go check out the most recent things that I've done musically if you'd like to hear some of my work. There's a whole bunch of samples posted up, and my contact, my email, if you'd like to email me for business inquiries. There's also, there's an about me page that kind of gives me my little bio, and then there's photos, a little gallery, so that's kind of neat. And then blog content, which as of right now is just literally going to be these YouTube videos. So Studio Build, my most recent video, Studio Build review, my 1 year later video. And so I think I'll probably just link every YouTube video that I do in the blog section on my website, so that way when people come to my website, I can drive them to my YouTube channel, along with all the other social media platforms you can see right at the bottom. My Instagram, my YouTube, and my Facebook are all linked right there. Again, there'll be a link in the description to my website and all my other socials if you'd like to go check it out. This Squarespace thing worked out pretty good, actually. When you first get on a new platform, you have to kind of figure out their editing tools. Again, this is not sponsored by Squarespace, maybe one day soon. So if you go sign up for a Squarespace website and they ask you where you heard about them, type Colt Capperrune. We'll see if I can get a Squarespace sponsorship. But honestly, it was much easier than GoDaddy's website builder, and so win-win all the way around. It was cheaper, it was easier. I like this website better than my last one, so win-win all the way around. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Give me a thumbs up and drop a comment for the algorithm. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.